story number 4. Social media has gone crazy in general. People are arguing, people are fighting. X has gone crazy. We'll start there. So we had people leaving Fox like Tucker Carlson showing up on X, and then your boy, what's his name? Not Patrick Bet David courting
Mhm.
him for 100 million. So there's all this action going on X. Alex Jones returns.
What?
Kanye West was kicking up noise. Elon Musk himself, the X algorithm. So this is a huge funnel of information on social media in general. Most corporate pages, if they haven't taken them down or edited them, have a Twitter button or a little X button now. It's just there's just tons of people putting tons of information, and that's where the information news source is. That's where a lot of political and social discussions take place. And yeah, as far as social media, 2024 was the year that X started going off the rails, if you will. I don't even know if you use it, Theo.
I don't anymore, but you're right, man. You'd be surprised at how many influencers are still posting stuff on X, even after all the shenanigans of basically, Elon Musk buying Twitter and just basically making a hellhole. And then now with some of this comments he made about Israel, but they're still posting on it. To your point, it's almost like it's learned behavior. They don't know any better way. And so I was surprised by that. The people are still posting on Twitter, maybe slowly but surely, but there's still no alternative. Maybe Thread, maybe Mastodon or whatever other Chief Social, but nothing's taking its place. And so that goes to show you that, dang, man, this was really a powerful product.
No, it definitely was. Yeah, spaces are still kicking off on there. People still use it for messaging. A lot of websites you log into with your Twitter account. If you want to make a sort of press release that actually goes out to people, aside from the random people who read press releases, you post it on Twitter. It's just a thing. So that's that. And as we said before, that's what caused uh, Instagram's threads to take off. We'll see how that plays out, but people will complain that, "Hey, nothing's going on in Thread. There's really no trending. There's no the feature set is so slim. It's gonna see it's gonna take a second to see how it all plays out. I'm gonna hang out there, but you can't take it from me because I hung out when AMP died. So
And for
don't
those
join
that don't know, because it happens so fast, people don't even know probably what AMP is anymore. It was the Amazon attempt to create this kind of what clubhouse type environment, if you
yeah.
will. And so, yeah, they brought some celebrities on board to hype things up. But I guess that goes to show you too, man. Celebrities can't make a social platform no matter how hard you pay 'em or how much you pay them. I think so. There you go.
Yeah, I got paid from the app, so I got a little paycheck, and I was like, "Oh, shucks,
And
still be
that's why it
around
died,
forever."
Mr. Benja. That's why it
Oh,
died. They paid
oh,
you
yeah.
as a celebrity and they couldn't sustain it.
Yeah, we also had the Pinky Doll and the NPC craze went off. People acting like controlled characters online, basically. Big stars are starting to really cement themselves. Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast, we already knew, but his influence is spreading. And now, and even on the business side, Alex Hormozy. So this online influencer thing, Theo, that you talked about before, is really definitely starting to make itself known in 2023.
No, it's crazy, man. We talk more about social media influencers than we do real TV, not real, but TV stars, movie stars. So that goes to show you
Yeah, we
how
do.
this shifted.
Yeah, I wonder what we'll have a whole predictions thing for 2024, but it's just really interesting to see. And as you said, you called it too. Hollywood doesn't know what to do with this stuff. They don't know, but they don't know what the play is. There's no playbook. It's just like, hey, who's that guy? I don't know. He's popular with the kids. Okay.
And then they don't even know influencers. Remember, there was the path where they were trying to get to Hollywood at one time, but I think a lot of them was like, F that. I'm good. I'm making millions of dollars a year. I don't have to do crap, but be myself. Why play a
Yeah.
character or do something else? Get that.
Yeah. Kai Cenat, you wonder where some of these people come from. There's a platform called Twitch where people basically play games or sit in front of a camera and talk all day. Kai was talking about he was making 400,000 a month just from that platform. So you're sitting there, what? there's a whole thing about, hot tub Twitch. Do you know about hot tub Twitch?
Oh, I do not. Oh, no. Don't make
Okay,
me Google.
no, it's basically people sitting around in a hot tub while they're on Twitch, and they got a laptop on the side of the hot tub. It could have been it could have been anything else, but seeing somebody in, like, their living room in a bathing suit in a hot tub, like a plastic hot tub, right? One of those plastic blow up tubs you just fill in.
I'm just YouTuber dies because the laptop fell in the hot tub. Story at 11. It's just right yourself.
Yeah. No, they've actually made, like, a special section of it on Twitch that it's so big that it's become a thing. It's like, "Hey, who we gonna watch in the hot tub today?" Anyway, but yeah, even with all this going on, Meta and others have been taken to task for controlling the minds of our youth and much of the populace, and now yeah, it's a thing. And so, I don't know where this leads for the future, but in 2023, we found out that didn't find out. But it was made known that this stuff really does affect you.
Oh, yeah. With the lawsuits are going against Meta, targeting with teenage girls. We had this big report we talked about how Gen Zers are being shaped as digital natives with social media and how it's warping their mindsets and views. The people aspirations are now to be a YouTuber when we grew up as being an actor or doctor, a doctor or a lawyer or something. So yeah. What does that do to a culture of people when everybody wants to be famous? We're going to find out.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. Yeah, and the last influencer guy, this is definitely spread into the business space too, where you have these business influencers. And we wanted to take a minute to point this one out because guy Alex Hormozy, who was fumbling around in the business world and stopped and decided to be a social media influencer and accomplished it. You got to, what do you think of Hormozy's 2024?
No. Definitely blew up. A lot more folks know who he is. He's gotten so big. We even seen parodies of him, right? And that's when you know you are famous when people know they can get shares and views by making fun of you. He just, if you've seen him before, it looks like the Incredible Hulk, right? Big dude, muscle bound, and with a hat, just with a straggly beard. And he's just spouting knowledge, man. And the stuff is halfway decent. He knows what he's talking about. And yeah, kudos to him. And he said he's been, doing stuff like this for years. He said he used to do a weekly call of all his he came from the gym world and all his people that were in his gym finance licensing model, he used to have weekly calls like this all the time. So for him, switching that over to YouTube made sense. So we'll see what he does. He has his own kind of private equity kind of firm that invests in folks and their businesses. So we'll see what's going to come out of that with these businesses. Private equity is insular, so they don't really speak too much about what happens. Nobody's going to be like, that Alex Mosey screwed me over. No, this is not going to be like pocket JT pocket watches because
Yeah.
it's capitalization. It's not tied to marketing and or what false advertising. He's just like, hey, if you want me to work with you, let me invest in your business. And now that's legal. So we'll see. We'll see what he does next year. If you like this podcast, please subscribe and comment at Services Business on X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. Go check us out also on our website at Show versus Business and leave us a comment and let us know what you think of what you heard all year.